You never know when a thief can strike, lurking around your home and waiting for the perfect opportunity to relieve you of your valuables. That's why today we've put together an excellent list of home security life hacks to protect you and your family. Let's get sneaky. In the event that a criminal manages to bypass your security, you can still make it hard on them by concealing your expensive items. One excellent method is to create a fake and boring bookshelf display. To do this, we'll take 3 old binders and turn them into the perfect hiding spot. You'll start by cutting off one side of a binder, while leaving a small tab hanging off for later. A cutting board or scissors should do the job just fine. Then cut both sides off of the second binder, again leaving tabs. This is going to serve as our centerpiece, which will bind the others together. Once you have everything done, take some glue and reinforce the plastic and cardboard so that nothing's going to slip out of place, and then line the binder tabs up together so that they're flush. Now glue them together, holding each tab in place as you go to form a strong bond. Once all the binders are connected and secured, place them on your bookshelf, and you can hide small but expensive items within the treasure cave you just built. This makes for an inconspicuous hiding place that most thieves will pass right by without a second thought. Speaking of your nice equipment, another common mistake that can be made is placing empty boxes of your items near or around the trash bins. This is sort of like advertising what awesome things you have stored inside your house. So spend a little extra time breaking down the boxes and hiding them away in a bag or a bin. It's a combination of all the small things that really make a difference. Did you know that 40% of people using your bathroom will snoop in your medicine cabinet? If you don't have a lock on yours, here's a fun way to incite shame upon any snooping house guest. Get yourself one of those musical or singing greeting cards. We grabbed the most annoying one we could find to make sure it leaves a mark. This will make for a great trigger to let you know when your medicine cabinet is being snooped. Carefully open the card and reveal its inner workings. What you'll find inside is a small speaker, a circuit board, and a tab which initiates the sound. As you can see, the tab prevents the circuit from completing, and when pulled, allows the sound to burst out. Snip the tab at the end connected to the card and put it aside. Now peel the board and speaker from the paper as well. Make sure to do this slowly so you don't disconnect any wires or snap the board. Now head over to your medicine cabinet and place some adhesive on the inside to hold the board and speaker in place while making sure that the trigger is facing out. Once you have that secured and in place, push the tab back into the trigger and put some tape on the end. You're going to close the cabinet a bit and attach the tab to the door while still keeping it lined up with the circuit board. Close the door and your cabinet is armed. And now any sneaky person looking through your personal belongings will be met with surprise and most likely shame. When leaving your house at night, it's always good to leave a light or two on so it looks like someone's home. However, that might not always be enough. But how do you fend off burglars aside from leaving your 8-year-old son home alone while you and the rest of the family take a trip to Paris? Simple. Cardboard cutouts. Grab an old box and flatten it out on the floor. Have someone lay down on top of it and trace around their torso and head with a pen or marker. Now it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to resemble a human shape. Once you have it traced, go ahead and cut it out with some scissors and place it in your windowsill. Flip on a light in the room and have a fun evening out knowing that your cardboard sentry is hard at work, keeping the burglars at bay. Thieves are less likely to enter a home when they believe an animal could expose them or even injure them. A simple and effective layer of extra home security can be obtained with a simple sign letting potential intruders know what might be in store. You can find pre-made graphics online to print out on your own, or simply grab a cheap plastic version at any hardware store. Next time you're outside doing housework, make sure not to leave any items out that give thieves easy access to your home, like this ladder. But you also want to secure your entry points. Some window locks can be pried open from the outside with ease. While a broken window is always a possibility, it's less likely because it'll attract attention. A simple security tactic is to measure out your window frame and create a perfectly sized rod to hold the window in place whether it's locked or not. Get a long piece of wood and cut it to size. You can also try using adjustable curtain rods. Just place the stopper in the window for an extra level of protection besides a simple lock. If a thief wants in your home, you certainly don't want to make it easy on them. So secure those easy access windows and block them out. Another obvious but quick tip is to have motion lighting around entryways to your house. These will save you good money in the long run since you won't have to keep them turned on all the time. And not to mention the surprise factor that comes from the immediate flash of light, which serves as a great theft deterrent. Now these are all great ways to secure your home.